Hello, folks, and welcome to the 2006 MSDGC Birdie Skins, sponsored by Rob's Custom Poker Tables. Yesterday, we had over 40 competitors vying for these 4 spots, and Board Soleng came out on top, shooting an 8-under par 46. Shooting 47s and filling out the foursome are Steve Brinster, Kevin McCoy, and Jay Redding. Teeing off first on the 500-foot hole 1 is Steve Brinster. Steve has earned more money at the MSDGC than anybody else, earning over $2,800 in the 04 and 05 events. And he's left himself about 35 feet for the birdie on hole 1. Kevin McCoy teeing second. He's the reigning MSDGC champion. He hails from Oklahoma. And with a good skins round, he hopes to continue his winning ways at the MSDGC. And that disc trails way left. He's got about 90 feet to the pin. Jay Redding is next on the tee. Jay is new to the skins competition. He missed the cut last year by 1 stroke. With his consistent play and ability to hit that big putt, he's got a good chance at taking this year's Birdie Skins crown. Although that shot is not a great way to start the day. And last to tee off is Board Soleng. Board shot a lights-out 46, earned himself the top spot at the Birdie Skins. Hailing from Connecticut, Board's our hometown favorite. And he puts his drive a good 60 feet past this 500-foot hole. Jay Redding's birdie run, high and off the mark. Kevin McCoy for birdie, high and off the mark. That leaves Board and Steve Brinster with the only shots at birdie. Oh, a nice run by Board off the top. Brinster for birdie in the first skin. None too pleased with that. We're pushing on to hole 2. Steve has won the 04 and 05 ace skins, and with drives like that, he's got a good shot at winning the birdie skins. Fades left, he's got about 25 feet for birdie. Kevin McCoy now, trying to punch it through the thin gap. Or should I say, smack gap. Jay Redding now on the tee. Oh, he easily gets that up and over the trees. Doesn't hyzer back in time. He's left himself about 80 to 90 feet for birdie. With Brinster just 25 feet from the birdie, that puts some serious pressure on Board. Big drive by Board up and over the trees. That too does not hyzer back soon enough. He's actually farther away than Jay Redding. Here's Kevin McCoy's second shot. A nice big left to right, under the basket. A step-in par for Kevin McCoy, and we go to Board. 100 feet for birdie. Yeah. 100-footer early. Count it, Board. Nice shooting. Jay Redding for the push. A beautiful run by Jay. Board's got to start it off on the right foot. Here's Brinster to push. Steve confidently takes that $75 out of Board's pocket, and we move on to hole 3. Whoops. Kevin McCoy now. Gets it through the gap, does not turn right, finds a way through the woods. He's got about 75 feet to the pin. Jay Redding on the tee. Oh, beautiful shot. Fading right, hyzering back left. Jay apparently checked the chalkboard before hooking that one up. Board drives. Doesn't turn enough. Oh, kicks way right. Who knows? He'll probably sink this too. And we go to Kevin McCoy's second shot. Oh my goodness, birdie! That puts some serious pressure on Jay Redding, who's 35 feet away, needs to hit this putt to push the $100. Oh, not even a good run. Short and left. Kevin McCoy's won $100 on the third hole. Oh, he pulls that right. Gets a bad kick, but a nice roll. He's got about 120 feet to the pin. Now Steve Brinster. He fires it through the thin gap, fades a little left, comes back into the picture about 15 feet from the pin. And Jay Redding, like Scott Norwood, pulls it right. And Board Soleng on the tee. Oh, he's got his work cut out for him. Board Soleng's second shot. Moving on to Jay Redding's second shot. Oh, that's a great run just over the top of the basket. Here's Kevin McCoy's second shot. Holy simoleons, that's 3 big birds in a row. And all of a sudden, this 15-footer might not seem so easy. Yes, and Steve cans it for the push. We're moving on to hole 5. Kevin McCoy on the tee. He puts it up. That's fading right. That's fading right early. Oh, he's left himself about 40 feet. Here's Steve Brinster's tee shot. That's nice and high, turning right. Turning right slowly. Oh, not enough. Steve Brinster is OB. We go to Jay Redding. That is also nice and high, turning right. It's not going to have enough juice at Heiser's left. OB. Kevin McCoy sitting pretty with the easy 3. Here's Board. Oh, that too turns right way too early. Gets inbounds. Board's got this tough shot for birdie. He lays it at the base for the easy par. And here's Kevin McCoy to win a couple more skins. Everyone stays alive. We move on to hole 6 with Kevin McCoy on the tee. This is a long, narrow shot with OB to the right. Oh, Kevin McCoy showing us the OB on the right. Steve Brinster now. Ooh. Jay Redding now. Oh, Jay Redding is flirting with the OB. A very lucky kick left. He might have a look at the pin from there. Board Soleng now. That's a nice drive, a little bit high. Does not keep turning. He's way left. He'll have a tough look at the pin from there. Steve Brinster's second shot. That is a good-looking drive. Turning right. Oh, just a little bit high. Maybe we'll cut those branches for you, Steve. Now to Jay Redding's second shot. Through the gap. Nice nestle. He's all set for the par. Some more pressure on Board. He's got to get up and down in 2 to push with Jay. Oh, what a great run by Board. Steve Brinster for par. We go to Board, who needs to hit this to ensure a push with Jay Redding. Oh, hi. Oh, Jay Redding. Sinking this putt. 3 skins, walking away with $75. He's teeing off first on hole 7. He fires it through the gap, turns a little right, kicks off a tree. He's set up for an easy up and down for par, and par's a great score on hole 7. Kevin McCoy now. Ooh, low and slow, but it stays in the fairway. He should also have a shot at par. Steve Brinster on the tee. Wide right. He's just not feeling it right now. Board Soleng on the tee. Oh, well, Board's second shot. All right, we move to Kevin McCoy. Kevin can't get through that thin gap, kicks left. If Jay Redding can get up and down in 2, he's got a great chance to win another skin. Fades left. He's got about 20 feet for the par. Steve Brinster now making a run. Oh, making a run just right. Kevin McCoy for par. Oh, Oklahoma Heiser's just late. Board Soleng now for par. He too is off left. Jay Redding for the skin. Oh, he misses high. Everybody dodges a bullet, and we're moving on to hole 8. Jay Redding on the tee. That is a nice, safe shot. He should hit that putt. He should hit the last putt. Here's Kevin McCoy on the tee.
Get it.
Oh. We'll call that a birdie. Now to Steve Brinster.
Come on, drop it. Oh, maybe it's
He should have the birdie. That means Board can just run at this thing, going for the ace. Drops in safe.
nice.
Here's Board's shot for birdie.
Yeah,
Jay makes the push, and we're moving on to hole 9. Jay Redding's drive kicked and rolled down the hill. He's got about a 35 feet comeback to the pin. Kevin McCoy gets a nice kick. He's left with about 40 feet on a fast green. And now Steve Brinster. He would have been my pick to win the birdie skins, but he's clearly not feeling it. Board Soleng on the tee. Oh, he goes off the beaten route. Gets a nice kick, a nice skip. He's got about 25 feet for the birdie. After a nice upshot, here's Steve Brinster's third shot. And we go to Kevin McCoy's birdie putt. Low, roll, OB. Jay Redding now. Birdie! Jay Redding has hit the big putt. And we go to Board for the push. Well, that's 3 skins for Jay. We're moving on to hole 10. Jay Redding on the tee. Puts up a big hyzer. 10 feet short of the wall. He should have that birdie. Kevin McCoy puts it up. Over the top. We go to Steve Brinster, who aced this hole in the 04 Ace Skins. Oh, very close. Nice sit. He's got an easy birdie. And we go to Board Soleng on the tee. That's a nice shot by Board. He should be able to hit that putt. Kevin McCoy now for birdie. Flowers.
Some flowers.
Board Soleng for birdie and a push. Hey, look, it stayed in. We move on to hole 11. Let's sit back and watch the big dog eat.
Yeah, Jay. Right there.
Kevin McCoy's second shot. He wants to punch it through that gap. Oh, not much follow through. Straight though. He's set up for an up and down for par on this par 4. Board puts it up. Flies right by the gap. Into the woods on the right. He's going to have a tough look. And Jay Redding also pulls it right. It doesn't stable out. Gets a nice kick at the end. And Steve Brinster's second shot. Oh, that's a beauty. Fade, baby, fade. Maybe Brinster's back. He's the only one even with a shot at birdie. Kevin McCoy's third shot.
Get it. Drop. Oh.
Board Soleng's third shot. Oh, both nice runs. Jay Redding's third shot. Low and left. And that leaves it to Steve Brinster to hit this putt. For a skin. And Brinster is still not $50 richer. We go to hole 12. Jay Redding on the tee. He puts up a nice big drive. He wants to get to that opening. He gets to the opening. He's got a good look for a nice up and down for par. Kevin McCoy now. Another big drive. He pulls it a little right. He's got about 70 feet looking down at the pin. Steve Brinster on the tee. A low line drive. He'll have an up and down for par, but that's about it. And Board Soleng launches a monster. Way right. Sorry, Board, you got to hit the gap. Here's his second shot. Oh, a beautiful fade. Oh, just under the pin. Parked for the par. And Steve Brinster, he should have that par. Jay Redding's second shot. Left of the pin. And Kevin McCoy for $75 and 3 skins. Oh, makes a run just right, pin high. We're moving on to hole 13. Jay Redding on the tee. Doesn't follow through. That disc fades way left. He's in some trouble. Kevin McCoy now. That can drop and move left 10 feet. He's all set. It does not. He should have a good look at par. Steve Brinster also pulls it right. It fades right. He too is in trouble. Board's got a nice opportunity here. And he fires it right at the gap.
Stable guy.
Keeps fading. He too stuck in the woods on the right. Steve Brinster's second shot. Nice nestle. Jay Redding now. An easy par for Jay. Kevin McCoy, he'll probably make a run. Up, left, that's a push. Going to hole 14. Jay Redding on the tee. Fades left. Inbounds. We are at the beautiful Maple Hill course, sponsored by Rob's Custom Poker Tables. And here's Kevin McCoy teeing off. That's fading left early. He's stuck in the woods. He's going to have a tough shot out from there. And Steve Brinster launches a beauty. Fading left. Skipping.
Yeah, on the chips.
Birdie! Board Soleng needs to punch this through to push with Brinster. He's left with about 40 feet for birdie. Kevin McCoy? Nothing. Jay Redding with a nice run? Nothing. Board Soleng to push. Steve Brinster gets the step-up birdie. Thank you, $125. And just that quickly, Steve Brinster is alive and well. Steve Brinster teeing off on hole 15. Call it parked. That's
Nice.
2 in a row for Brinster. These other fellas better step up or he's taking all the money. Jay Redding on the tee. Kicks right. No real chance at birdie there. Kevin McCoy hits a tree. He's got about 150 feet to the pin. A lot of pressure on Board Soleng to get close. And that should be close enough. Kevin McCoy out of the laurel. Oh, front of the basket. A beautiful run by Kevin McCoy. Jay Redding. Well, either way, it's a push. And we're moving on to hole 16. Steve Brinster puts up his drive. He wants that to fade right. It does. Stunk. He's got about 35 feet to the pin. Jay Redding. Fades right a bit early. Gets through the woods. He's 50 feet right, pin high. Kevin McCoy. Fades right. Oh, hits a tree at the end. I think that was going to be an ace. Board Soleng. Gets through the woods, hits a tree. Denied the birdie. I should say denied the easy birdie. Here's his birdie shot.
Get in.
He's got a par. Here's Kevin McCoy. Is he going to go up and around? No. Jay Redding for birdie. Branch it. That's low. Here's Steve Brinster with another opportunity to take some money. Oh, wide right. We are moving on to hole 17. Steve Brinster on the tee. $75 on the line. Steve Brinster puts up a beautiful drive. Sets it up 10 feet from the pin. Jay Redding on the tee. A very nice drive. Sets himself up 18 feet from the pin. This should be a push. Kevin McCoy going for the ace. Well, anyway. And here's Board Soleng's drive on hole 17. That is a big arm that boy's got.
Yeah, boy.
Nice nestle. Probably on top of Brinster's disc. Hits the putt. Brinster for the push. Hits the putt. We're moving on to hole 18. Steve Brinster's big arm on the tee. What a beautiful drive by Brinster. He's got a great shot looking right in at the island green. Here's Jay Redding.
That looks like two to me.
That hyzer's out a little early. He should still have a nice look for an easy up and down. Kevin McCoy giving it everything he's got. That disc, like Toto, holds the line. He's got a good easy par. And Board gives it all the money.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Stable.
Turns right. O-B. The ZZ OB. He's left to hope these guys push. Jay Redding gets on the green. Kevin McCoy. Oh, what a beautiful left to right fade. Under the basket. Steve Brinster for a skin. Fades left. We go to hole 1 for a CTP. Steve Brinster on the tee.
Hit it. Hit it.
That is a nice looking shot, 14 feet from the pin. Jay Redding now. That disc hyzer's out. Oh, it's quite short. He's 32 feet from the pin. Kevin McCoy needs to get inside that 14-foot radius. He fires it way low. Maybe a skippy skip. Or maybe not. He is 27 feet from the pin. And Board Soleng, who's been shut out so far.
Yes. Make that money.
Come on.
A beautiful shot. Elevator down, baby. Oh, with that skip, he is just outside the Brinster circle, 17 feet. The last $125 goes to Steve Brinster, who wins the birdie skins. $250 for Brinster, $150 for Jay Redding, $100 for Kevin McCoy, and Zippo for Board. I'm Steve Dodge. Thanks to Rob's Custom Poker Tables for sponsoring this event. Have a great day.